What if you could let it go? Imagine waking up tomorrow without that familiar ache of old wounds. No replaying painful memories. No internal dialogue with people who hurt you years ago. Just freedom. I spent decades thinking forgiveness meant weakness until I discovered it was actually my pathway to power. If you're tired of letting past hurts dictate your present joy, this journey toward healing isn't just possible, it starts right now. Forgive, heal, shine. Your new beginning starts now. There comes a time when carrying the weight of hurt is no longer bravery. It's a silent chain keeping you from your own life. And you deserve better. You deserve to be free. What if we don't have to carry the weight from the past? Think about those moments, those words, those experiences that still linger, maybe even when you don't want them to. It's like a constant hum beneath the surface, isn't it? A subtle drag on your energy, a shadow on your day. But imagine for a moment what it would feel like to put that weight down. Not just set it aside for a little while, but truly release it. Because holding on to those hurts, that anger, that resentment, it doesn't change what happened. It only shapes who you are now. And often, it shapes you in ways you wouldn't choose. Imagine standing in a garden, but your hands are full of stones. You want to plant, you want to grow, but you can't. Not because you don't have the seeds, you do. Not because the soil isn't rich, it is. But because your hands are too full of what you refuse to set down. Forgiveness is not saying, what happened was okay. Forgiveness is saying, I choose to put these stones down because I want to create life, not carry death. When we hold on to anger, resentment, and betrayal, our minds stay trapped in the same moment of pain. Our brains replay the wound like an endless movie, making it impossible to heal. Research shows that unforgiveness isn't passive, it's active suffering. Every day you refuse to forgive, your body relives the stress, the bitterness, the heartbreak, and it builds silently. Not to punish the person who hurt you, but punishing you. Think about it. When you replay a painful memory, your body responds as if it's happening again. The tension, the anxiety, the sadness, it's all reactivated. You're living in the past, even while time keeps moving forward. But there's a different path. It's not about saying what happened was okay. It's not about forgetting. It's about something much more profound, something that sets you free. It's about forgiveness. Forgiveness is not excusing someone's behavior or forcing yourself to feel something you don't. It's about reclaiming your inner landscape. It's about deciding that you will no longer let someone else's actions dictate your emotional state. There comes a choice. Stay bound to the story of what hurt you, or become the author of a new story, one of healing, one of courage, one of light. Forgiveness isn't about weakness. It's about reclaiming your power. It's standing up and saying, you do not get to own any more of me. Consider this. Resentment can feel like strength, a righteous anger. But over time, that strength can turn into a cage, locking you into a cycle of pain and bitterness. Forgiveness, on the other hand, is about unlocking that cage. It's about choosing peace over conflict, even if the conflict is only within yourself. How do we start to untangle ourselves from the past? It begins with acknowledging what you've been through, allowing yourself to feel the emotions without judgment. It's about recognizing the impact it's had on you. Then, it's about gently shifting your focus. Instead of constantly looking backward, start to turn your attention to what you want your future to look like. What kind of energy do you want to carry? What kind of experiences do you want to create? Sometimes, understanding, not excusing, but understanding, the other person's perspective, if that's possible, can loosen the grip of anger. Often, hurt people hurt people. Recognizing that can create a little space for compassion, even if it's just for the shared human experience of imperfection. And crucially, be kind to yourself through this process. Healing isn't linear. There will be days when the old feelings resurface, and that's okay. Treat yourself with the same understanding and gentleness you would offer a friend going through a difficult time. Letting go of the need for revenge is also a powerful step. That desire to see someone else suffer often keeps you tethered to them, to the past. True freedom comes when you can genuinely wish them well and move on with your own life, unburdened by that need for retribution. Forgiving doesn't erase the past, it releases the poison it left behind. And with empty hands, You are finally free to build the life you've been dreaming about. A life where your happiness is no longer held hostage by what happened to you. Think of forgiveness as a release, like exhaling a breath you've been holding for too long. It clears space for new beginnings, for joy, for the vibrant life that's waiting for you. You are inherently worthy of happiness, of peace, of a future unclouded by past hurts. You are not the hurt you've endured. You are the fire that refuses to go out. You are the sunrise after a long night. You are the proof that healing is not only possible, it's beautiful. So take a moment today to consider what you might be ready to release. What weight are you ready to put down? It's not always easy, but the freedom and lightness on the other side are immeasurable. Forgive, heal, shine. Your new beginning is waiting. And it starts today.